This video is explaining how the new Scheme portal works. You will need to go into Courses on the left-hand side of the screen, then Schemes and Levels on the right-hand side of the screen. This is where all of your schemes and levels will sit when they are created and saved. Just a reminder that you will need to create a scheme first, then you create a course and attach the relevant scheme to it, which then pulls through all levels and skills. Clicking on the Edit Schemes button will take you to the Scheme portal. Log in with the same details as you do for the Control Center. This is your screen. Once you are successfully logged into Scheme portal, you can see the URL is Scheme portal. The schemes you have created yourself will show under your schemes and can be edited. If you are subscribed to any national framework schemes such as RISE, these will sit underneath and cannot be amended. Your scheme is where you will input all your levels and skills and link them together accordingly. The example I will be demonstrating is swimming related, but the same format can be adapted to the activity you run. To create your scheme, click the Add Scheme button, where you will then be able to name your scheme. Your scheme name is now created, and you can click on it to start building your levels and skills. Firstly, if your teaching or coaching team assess against the skills, you will need to go into the Edit Grades section, where you now create your grading levels which you attach to your skills. For example, if I click the Add Grade button and click the Standard Grades 4, this gives me 4 options to edit. For example, against each skill within my beginner swimming level, my teachers can gradually work towards passing them by changing the grading format to Needs Practice, Fair, Good, and Pass. Just to be aware, now that I have created this grade system, this is only available for Fitronics swimmers. If you want to create another one for a different scheme, you will need to go into that scheme and click on the Edit Grades section. Going back to the scheme itself, I can now start to create the levels that are within my scheme. Clicking on the Edit Tree, you can start to add in your levels. For my example, we have an overall bracket for our 0 to 3-year-old swimmers. So this will be our umbrella level, which we will call Adult and Child, and then the different levels underneath this will be Adult and Infant, then moving on to Adult and Toddler. Make sure to save it from time to time, so you don't lose any of your work. Now you can see that the arrow next to the level means you can expand it to see what is within that level. We will now look at adding the skills within their levels. All of this information is pulled through onto the Coach portal for the teachers and coaches to view. Again, click the Edit Tree, and make sure you click the Add Skill button next to the correct level you are attaching it to. It will open this page up for you to input the skill. You can also add in some extra points you wish the teachers or coaches to be able to see. For example, this could be teaching points. You will now need to choose the assessment type, which is the grading you created earlier. You then need to repeat this process until all your skills are added within their levels. As you add in all the skills within the desired level, it's now time to tell the system that once all of these skills are marked as passed by the teacher or coach, it means that this swimmer has passed this level. Editing the level, it brings this page up. The first drop-down section is what we will be looking at. The word node is referring to the level or skill you have opened up. You can always check this by looking at the top of this section, where it will tell you if you have opened up a level or skill, and the same will show when you are creating a level or skill. This will help you create the correct content. So by clicking the Require All Children button, it brings through all the skills relating to this level, and the writing will change to Node is complete when its one children is complete. The children in this sentence is referring to the skills. So this is telling the system that once all of these skills that are shown have been marked to pass, then this swimmer has passed this level. If this is correct, then you can click Save. If the participants don't need to pass all of these skills and only need to pass 3 to complete this level, then before clicking Save, you can edit this needed box here with the number of skills that do need to be passed. Then click Save. You can now repeat this process, but for your umbrella level to tell the system that once all the sublevels are complete, the umbrella level has been achieved. Once you've created all levels and skills and are happy with your scheme, it's now time to return to the control center and create a course. Add a course, input in the name of the course and choose the relevant course group. In the Details section, there is a scheme box. This is where you link the required scheme that you have created to the course. Set up the remainder of the course details the same you would before. When you scroll to the bottom of this screen, you will now be able to see all the levels and skills that are within your scheme. This is where you tick the levels and/or skills that are relevant to this course. Then when you create your classes under this course, only these ticked ones will pull through for you to assign to each class. Once you save the course, you can now create your classes. This is the same setup as before. The only difference is to tick the required level or skills you require to be marked against this class. Once you've created your schemes, levels, skills and classes as shown in this video, all the correct information will be pulled through to the home portal as well as the portable devices.